Well, welcome back, guys, to .hack Mutation. Let's continue on. Now, unfortunately, this is the second time that I'll be recording this part because, last time I recorded it, my microphone decided it didn't want to work. So, that kind of sucked. Anyway, last time I played this game, we had just gotten the Spark Sword for Wise Man. So, this time, we're gonna give it to him, and hopefully get some information on the Epitaph of Twilight. But first, let's check the news in the mail. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting in the news. It's talking about a smoking regulation law. I'm not really going to read through all of it because they're not that interesting, honestly. Now that's just weird. So let's go ahead and log in. Now what I've done off screen is I've upgraded all of my party members very slightly. Mainly like their hand armor and a couple of their weapons and stuff. Nothing major though. What I've also done is I went ahead and got an extra virus core. Because before the end of the game, I am going to need 3 F cores. So if anyone else is playing along, make sure you have 3 F cores before the end. Alright then, let's go ahead and call Black Rose and Mistral. Now I did give Black Rose a Sonic Blade, because it's actually more powerful than Mimiru's sword. Only a little bit, but a little bit can make a difference. So yeah, that's going to be her main weapon. Okay, so what we need to do is return to Dazzling Sage's Arctic so that we can give the Spark Sword to Wise Man. Now, I'm going to try to rush through this area since I've already cleared it fully once. So there's not much point fully clearing it again. We're just going to try and rush to the bottom of the dungeon as quickly as possible. That's the one I want. Okay, now we can go. Calm down, controller. Man, I really need to get a new controller. This is getting ridiculous. Gotcha. But yeah, I'm sorry if I don't really have much to say in this dungeon. Since I already cleared it, we've been here before, so there's not really much else to say. I'm just gonna try and get through here as quickly as possible.
Bearcat eggs.
Turned into a nightglaive. Didn't do that before. It's a weapon for long arms. She'll be okay.
Bearcat egg.
What?
Bearcat egg.
Okay, second floor. they died pretty easily.
Bearcat egg.
then finally the third floor. Now, there's not much point visiting the God statue again, because once you've gotten the treasure from a God statue, it doesn't regenerate. It's a one-time deal. I will get the other treasure, though. Okay, now let's go ahead and give the Spark Sword to Wise Man. Why we couldn't meet in town to give it to him, I don't know, but... oh well, had to go through the dungeon all over again.
It is indeed the Spark Sword.
Isn't it? Okay, now give us the information like you promised.
I must ask you first. Who are you?
What do you mean by that? We gave you the item and now you're complaining?
I will honor my promise. It's just, it was a protected area. I'm intrigued.
Ugh! You deliberately chose a protected area to test us! That is so not cool!
Actually, it is kind of cool, Black Rose.
Well, I guess it seems that way. If it's all right, will you tell me? I see. This world is indeed. This is all very interesting. I didn't know Orca of the Azure Sea was in that condition. All right. If that's the case, then I will help you. I apologize for testing you.
Okay, now we have Wise Man's member address.
I will send you the data that I have on the Epitaph of Twilight by mail. And take this.
Oh, he gave us the Spark Sword back.
What?
Your tale was much more interesting than the item.
Well, thank you, Wise Man. He's a pretty cool guy. What I'm gonna do real quick, I'm going to head to the Delta server, that's it. I'm gonna be heading back to Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground because I believe there's another cutscene that I can get there at this point. then I think the last cutscene I can get there is after I've already completed the game. So don't have to worry about that one just yet.
If it could be done, I would have done it by now. It is much easier for us to contact a person directly, rather than just blindly chasing him around the net.
Silver Knight,
So, you're the knight the Wave Master defeated.
It wasn't him. It was a strange monster I've never seen before.
That's too bad.
Well, wait a minute. He doesn't mean to do anything wrong. Well, he's doing something wrong. But it's not, well, what I'm trying to say is...
Just spit it out.
She means it's possible that he is also a victim. As much as we all are.
This conversation is over.
No, friend. I agree with most of her assumptions.
please explain yourself.
They're gone. Is this a player's memory left behind in the world as well? I wonder what they're doing now.
I don't know, Kate. So we got Memory of a Heavy Axeman and a Golden Grunty. They were talking about Tsukasa again and his guardian. Now those characters were Bear, Mimiru, BT, Subaru, and Silver Knight. All characters from the show. So Silver Knight starts off as a jerk, but as the show went on, he started to become cooler. Alright, so let's go back to the Lambda server. I'll go ahead and sort out my inventory, and then we'll check our email again. Okay, so 30 more HP for Kite. So the Spark Sword. It's pretty good, but I think I want to keep Black Rose with the sword she has currently, the Sonic Sword. What I can do, though, is I could give that to Sandro. Yeah, it's slightly more powerful than the sword he has currently, so it wouldn't hurt to give it to him. Here you go, dude.
I wish I could show my gratitude a bit better. Thanks a lot.
Oh, we are quite rich at the moment. Okay, let's go ahead and check our email. Oh, there's new board posts as well. Oh wow, we got a lot of emails. So, is an adventure with me just filled with frills and gags? Not exactly, Nuke. Not with you. You're my business partner, so let's make big bucks. That's weird that all these guys are just suddenly saying how much they like me and stuff. I believe we are now brothers. Huh? And that's Slum a spell? The promised stanza in the epitaph. Unknown where the cursed wave was born, after the stars doth cross the heavens, the sky in the east doth darken it, and air doth fill with mourning. From the chosen land beyond the forest, a sign of the wave comes. Riding the wake is Skeef, the shadow of death, to drown all that stands. Mirage of the sea Innis, betray all with the flawed image, and did aid the wave. By the power of Magus, a drop from the wave doth reach the heavens, and creates a new wave. With the wave, Vigil, the power to tell the dark future. Hope darkens, sadness and despair rules. Gore schemes when swallowed by the cursed wave. Maka seduces with the sweet trap. Wave reaches the pinnacle, and escape none can. Tarvos still remains with more cruelty to punish and destroy. And with the turbulent destruction, after the wave only a void remains, and from the deep within the void arrives Korbanik. Perhaps then the wave is just a beginning as well. There is a high probability that the monsters you encountered were Skeef and Innis. However, no more assumptions should be made at this time. You should contact the legendary hacker Helba. She is based in the Net Slum. That's a spell to reach Net Slum. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you. So that's some interesting stuff. There was a guy saying something weird at Scattering Fossils milestone. He was talking about something called Net Slum. How convenient! So now we can head there.
Lambda, Scattering Fossils milestone. Lambda, Scattering Fossils milestone.
Okay, you didn't have to say it twice. Jeez, Black Rose. Alright, let's get the team together. And let's roll out to Scattering Fossils milestone.